As a beginner cigar smoker, what type of cut should you start off with? To answer that question, you can start off with any type of cut that you want, whatever feels comfortable to you. Now, when I started my cigar journey, I started off with the straight cut. And to be honest, at the time, I wasn't too familiar with cigars. So when I used the straight cut, I would cut too far into the cigar to the point where the cigar would unravel and I would just have a bad experience with it. And I didn't understand how to cut a cigar. I didn't understand all the different types of cuts. So I would just cut too far into the cigar. And after a while into smoking it, it would just unravel. At first, I was having a bad experience, and then I started to really invest my time into the craft of cigars, how to light it, how to cut it and whatnot. And I started to discover how to actually cut the cigar with the straight cut. From that point on, I would use a straight cut. And then when I started to use and try out the other cuts like the V cut, the crown cut, and the punch cut, the V cut became my favorite one out of the 3 or 4. So now I use the V cut. And as far as simplicity, I would personally recommend using the V cut because 1, I personally like the deeper cut into the cigar. And 2, if you look at a V cut, the curvature of the blades will not allow the cigar to be pushed too far into the mechanism. So even if you wanted to, you couldn't cut too far into the cigar. It will stop at some point. It's fixed. And all you have to do is just cut through and it'll cut a clean, nice V cut. Now, if you use the straight cut is the most popular one or most common one, I think. The thing about it is, if you cut too far into the cigar with the straight cut, because you can push the cigar as far as you want into that blade or into between the blades, and you can cut as much as you want off, which is a problem at some point, because if you cut too far into it, it's going to unravel and you're not going to have a great experience with that cigar. So as long as you understand where to cut it at, so cut it where the cap is at the top and not cut too much off of it, that's a great cut to use. Or you can use the punch cut. But as far as simplicity, I think using the V cut is a great way to get into the water cigars without having to worry about how much to cut off and whatnot. And then if you use a straight cut, just continue to practice and continue to hone that skill of learning where the cap is on the cigar and cutting it at the right spot so it won't unravel. And that's a great cut as well. But as far as just straight simplicity and not having to worry about that, I think the V cut is the way to go. Whatever your favorite cigar cut is, leave it in the comments. Let's have a conversation. I would like to know what's your favorite cut. Mine right now is the V cut, but if you have a favorite cut that you like to use all the time, drop it in the comments and let me know what you think. This is Big S.E.L clocking out, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.